Scrappy friends, and a big welcome to my YouTube channel again today. Yes, you did just hear Christmas music. Yes, it is February. If you remember correctly, maybe you don't remember, maybe you're new around here, I created an album using the Traci Reed December collections. She did two, All Is Calm, All Is Bright. I created this super fun little tag album that I had the intent when I created it that should I get behind, I use that word in little air quotes, it would be super easy for me to catch up. And I tell you what, I right now am thanking past version of me because I thought that out really, really well, and it is definitely working in my favour. What I am doing first though, so you saw that I stuck my first photo down, and then when I look back through my little album, I was like, I haven't added journaling to all of my little tags. So I'm quickly going to do that on days 1 to 5. And I did leave this all in because it's literally one sentence on each of the cards. The whole video, I think before I edited it, was 25 minutes or something. So my idea of, printing 6 photos on 1 6x4 at a time and just sticking them down, adding a tiny bit of embellishment and a few words, I think is definitely going to work in my favour to get this finished. I have got the next one scheduled and ready to put all my pages together. I'll do that in the next couple of days, and you'll see that in a little while. And hopefully, before you know it, the whole thing will be done. I do also have, speaking of Christmas, my December Daily album that I'm going to do a flip through of and upload. You should see that in the next week or two as well. So, like I said, that one that I just wrote on was day 6, which is the first day that I'm actually working on for this video. This one is day 7. I've got my little gnomes have elf napped, our elf, and they have her taped up to the side of a Kallax unit, holding her hostage. I don't know what she did to upset them, but that is what happens when you upset the gnomes in the house, I guess. I really love the long threads on here. Really love them. I don't know. If this was your album, would you leave the threads on or would you cut them short? This one, I have 2 photos. So I'm just going to make my little hinge here. I'm making a photo mat so it's the same size as the square that's on the back of the tag, with a little bit of extra cardstock that you can see I'm folding into a hinge. I will trim the edges off to make it little V's, and then one photo will go on the outside, one photo will go on the inside, a tiny bit of embellishment, and my journaling. So just using my ATG there's my hinge, stick that down, and then photos. So this day she had 3, 6, I think there's 8 little paper cups. And she had little surprises underneath some of them. 2 had popping elf candy, 2 had $2 coins, and 2 had little bags of elf poop, which were actually chocolate chips. And 2 were empty. Thankfully, the note that she left said, make sure you share the loot evenly, because Hunter, poor kid, he managed to get both of the ones that had nothing in them. But yes, Pixie thought it through and made sure that they were instructed to share the loot evenly. I've added those 2 little banners, one to the top, one to the bottom. I'm going to add my journaling in between. Fun little game to start a school morning or something to that effect. I did find this one a little bit tricky to write on because of all the stitching underneath, but that's okay. Going for done, not perfect. I do call that one done, and then when I go back and look at them, I'm like, I didn't add any embellishing. So she's not doing much in this one. She's literally sat in a little gnome bowl, hanging out with Santa and doing not much. Oh, she did change the countdown though to 95 days. What's this one? Oh, we had a Costco open up not far from here, and they had this absolutely gorgeous wired ribbon with gnomes on it. And I don't know if she stole it or if a couple of the gnomes stole it, but she ended up in the mini Christmas tree, and the ribbon was wrapped around the tree with 2 gnomes standing guard. Go figure. The other one I just added a sticker to. I'm going to add that literally says my new ribbon, and a sticker that says gather around the tree. I was like, hey, that's perfect. Gather around the tree or gather in the tree. Depends which perspective you're looking at it from. So I'm going to cut this one down, add that one. And then I think I'm done. So I'm going to show you each of my little tags. Okay. So 6, 7. This is super fun. I'm really, really happy with how they turned out on the naughty list. 8. This is the one with the fold out, I think. Yeah. So at this point, I'm like, hang on a sec. There's no embellishing. So I'll come back and add some in a sec. 9. And 10. Oops, flip those over. I'll quickly work on this one, add a little bit of something. And I ended up with this sticker that says be bright. And I think that could be it. Oh no, that's right. I add these little baubles as well. Just the 2 of them, just for a little bit of interest. Didn't like the way they were that way, so I'm going to move this one over to the left, trim it down so that it fits. Got to make sure it's straight. So this is installment 2 in my Pixie Fun album for last year. I am planning on, like I said, I've got the next 6 days ready to rock and roll. I am using the 2 Christmas collections by Traci. All is calm, all is bright. Yeah, super fun, easy album to put together. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have any questions, please make sure you drop them below. And as always, thank you ever so much for choosing to spend your scrappy time with me. Have a fantastic scrappy day.